Who would have imagined that an almost anonymous center forward, without the most refined technique, would end up becoming a world legend? Klose was not elegant nor a virtuoso with the ball, but he had something far more powerful: instinct, determination, and hunger for goals. This is the man who defeated time, redefined what was possible, and reached a record that once seemed untouchable. His name, Miroslav Klose. Klose was born on June 9, 1978, in Opole, Poland, the son of a footballer father and a handball-playing mother. His family emigrated to Germany when he was just 8 years old, not for football, but for work. There, Miroslav began his path in regional German clubs while learning trades and playing in 5th and 7th division leagues. He nearly never reached professionalism. He worked as a carpenter, lived in small towns, and played more for passion than ambition. It would have been easy to give up, but his big opportunity arrived. At 22 years old, he debuted in the Bundesliga with Kaiserslautern in 2000. It wasn't a glamorous signing, nor did he arrive with fanfare. He scored 16 goals in his second season, attracting the attention of Werder Bremen and later Bayern Munich. Klose built his reputation not on technique, but on lethal efficiency inside the box, impeccable anticipation, and his impressive aerial ability. That was his version of Jogo Bonito. But his legend was not forged in clubs, it was forged in World Cups. From his debut in Germany 2006, Klose dazzled with his aerial power. 5 goals, all headers, including a hat-trick in the historic 8-0 against Saudi Arabia. He claimed the tournament's golden boot. A unique figure was emerging. Repeating in South Africa 2010 wasn't easy. He scored for more goals, helping Germany reach the semi-finals once again. But what no one expected was what would happen in Brazil 2014. At 35 years old, in the semi-final against host nation Brazil, he scored the goal that made him the all-time top scorer in World Cups, 16 goals, surpassing Ronaldo Brazil. He then went on to lift the World Cup trophy. That number seemed impossible, but Klose broke it with humility and sacrifice. In total, he played in 4 World Cups, 2002 to 2014, appearing in 24 matches and scoring 16 goals, an average of nearly 1 every 1.5 matches. He also reached the semi-finals in all of those editions, the only player with such a record. With Germany, he set the historic record with 71 goals in 137 matches. He was captain, a central figure, and won continental and world titles. At club level, his performances were solid though never dazzling. Werder Bremen lifted him in 2004, he won titles with Bayern, 2008, 2010, and later spent 5 years in Italy with Lazio, winning the Coppa Italia, and maintaining his scoring efficiency despite his age. He ended his career in 2016 without fanfare, but with dignity. What is fascinating about Klose is that transformation from ordinary to extraordinary, a footballer without the status of a virtuoso, but with extreme discipline. After retiring, he criticized the current state of football. He said many players today care more about image, sponsorships, and social media than about training, working, and respecting the game. A brutal contrast with his work ethic. Among curiosities, Klose donated his 2014 World Cup boots to the FIFA Museum. His goal celebration, the somersault, became iconic. At club level, he was respected for his fair play. And despite not being Spanish or English, he forged a deep connection with fans for his exemplary behavior. His story is a lesson. Raw talent can be more dangerous than refined talent if accompanied by conviction, intelligence, and mental and physical sacrifice. Klose didn't reinvent the poetry of football, but he redefined its essence, the goal as its ultimate expression. Did you know that such a striker existed without being a Hollywood star? Do you know another example of a discreet player who made history? Leave us your comment, give us a like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to keep discovering the most intense and untold stories of football. This was Crazy for Football. See you in the next legendary story.